Hi, I'm Jeff Crowther. I'm the Recreation Director for the City of Rexburg, and I am over the youth soccer program. This is going to be the coaches video that I'm sending out to all the coaches so that they can watch this, have all the information that they need, and you won't have to come into a coaches meeting, so make it a little bit easier on you guys. I just want to thank all the coaches for being willing to volunteer your time. You guys play such a big role in whether or not the kids have an enjoyable experience with our youth soccer program. So again, just thank you for being willing to take on this added responsibility. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and have fun with the kids as well. In the email that I've sent you, obviously there's the link to this video, but there's also attached to that email, you're going to have your roster. Please contact all the kids within the next day or two. If they don't hear from you guys, we'll get hundreds of phone calls to us wondering what team they're on. So please reach out to them, and it's usually best to do a phone call and get a hold of them and talk to them, make sure that this is the best number to reach them at. If you send an email, some of the parents don't always check their emails. So however you want to communicate with them after that, that's fine if you want to set up a text chain or whatever, but please try to make actual contact with them when you get your roster. If they don't answer and you can't get a hold of them, let us know and we can see what we can do to get a hold of them. But yeah, that information that you have there should be the accurate contact information for them. You'll also have your schedule that'll be attached to your email, and all the games will be played over at Riverside Park. We will be playing on the north fields, so kind of behind the old Kmart, across the canal. That's where we will be playing all of our games there. There will be each field will be marked on your schedule. You'll see field 1 or 2 or whatever that you'll be scheduled at. The fields will have signs there to let you know which ones to play at. The schedule will also be posted online as well. So give us a day or two, we'll get that posted online, and you can tell the parents they can check the schedule there. And then also on your email you've got the rules. Those will also be posted online, but please review those so that you're aware of the rules. We do a few things a little bit different where this is a recreation league. Some of the things like for U6, we will be having practices for the first 20 minutes of the game. So rather than scheduling a practice outside of the games, you can just plan on each game for the first 20 minutes. You do some drills and do a practice with the kids. And then after that, you'll have 5-minute quarters. So you'll have 4 or 5-minute quarters where you'll actually play the game. For U8 through U12, you will have the games, you won't have a practice before the game, so you'll just have the 4 10-minute quarters, and that'll be your game. Again, just read through the rules. If you have any questions, let us know. But again, this is a recreational league. We don't keep score. For the U6 and U8 coaches, we actually have you guys ref and instruct, so you can be out on the field. Usually we have one coach take one half of the field and the other coach kind of take the other half. And really it's pretty simple as far as the officiating goes. Basically we'll give you a whistle, and if something happens, usually blow your whistle. So it goes out of bounds, blow your whistle. They score a goal, blow your whistle. If there's a foul or they use their hands, things like that, blow your whistle. That's pretty simple, basic tutorial. If you have any questions, I'd love to help you out with that and kind of train you on what to do with that. Also, if you haven't filled out a background check authorization form yet, I've attached one to the email. Please fill that out and send it back to us as soon as possible. We do background checks on all of our youth coaches. As far as practices go, so I already mentioned about U6, but for U8 through U12, you guys can schedule a specific time on a specific field with us if you'd like, but basically you can practice anywhere you want. The only field that's not available is the field that's east of the Rexburg Rapids with the lights. That one is just for games only. But if there's, an empty playground or, park with green grass, basically you can practice anywhere you want. So yeah, if you want to schedule a specific one through us at the Riverside Fields, then give us a call and we can schedule a time for you. All right. In regards to the refs for the U10 and U12 leagues, some of them may have some experience. A lot of them probably won't. So please be patient with them. If you have any questions or concerns, during a break, in between quarters, feel free to talk to them and say, hey, will you please watch for this? If a kid is trying to slide tackle or grabbing jerseys or, whatever it is, if there's something that you'd like them to watch for, please let them know. But do so in a respectful manner. Please don't be arguing or yelling at the refs. If a coach or even some of the parents or the fans, if they're continually showing bad sportsmanship or yelling at the refs, we may ask them to leave. So make sure to show good sportsmanship in regards to your interactions with the refs. We will be providing the jerseys. They will be done by the first game, so we will bring them to the first game for you. If they get done earlier, we'll let coaches know to let them know that you can come pick them up. If not, just assume that we'll bring them to the first game for you guys to pick up there. You will be able to pick up the equipment. We're going to give you a ball to use for practice. Ask the kids if they have a ball to bring that as well. And then we'll also be giving you some cones. So if you wanted to set up your own field, you can, or you can set up little drills for them to go around the cones, things like that. And then we are tracking down some hand sanitizer to give to each coach so that you can have the kids put some hand sanitizer on before practices, after practices, before games, after games, to help prevent any spread of germs or viruses. As the coach, we really require a high level of sportsmanship from you. You will be instructing the kids on how to get better at soccer, but we also want you to make sure that they're having a fun time. If they're just running through drills and getting yelled at the whole time, that's not going to be a fun experience for them. Also, if they're just goofing around the whole time and they never get better at soccer, that doesn't really help them either. So try to make it fun, try to help them get better. But again, we don't expect them to be professional soccer players by the end of this program. So again, just do your best, try to help them get better, make sure they have fun. If you notice any bullying or any super aggressive physical play from any of your players, please let them know that that's not allowed, and that if they continue to do that, they may get removed from the team. So again, if there's any issues with that, let us know. But if you see that in practice or in the games, make sure to let them know that that's not acceptable. In regards to the COVID-19 recommendations, a few things that we'd like you to encourage and try to implement is no high fives. I know that's a hard one. It's a natural thing to do. But yeah, just compliment them with your voice. Say good job. In regards to like huddles, try not to. We're trying to avoid close interaction as much as we can. We know that with soccer, they're going to be close to each other, and we're just trying to minimize that as best as we can. In regards to the high five lines at the end of the game, feel free to give the other team a cheer, but rather than having everybody give each other a high five at the end of the game, just do the cheer, and that should be fine. Also, snacks, we're recommending that you don't have snacks after the games. Most of the kids won't be able to wash their hands before they start eating the snacks, and so again, that's just one more way that we can try to keep everybody safe and not spread the virus around. If you can please let the parents and kids know if they are sick, please stay home. If any of them or any of their family members are high risk, we'd recommend that they stay home. And I'll be sending out an email to them as well, letting them know, hey, use extra caution during this time. If you are sick, please stay home. Don't bring the siblings along, if they're sick. But yeah, so if you have any questions on that, let me know. Again, we're just trying to do our best to try and minimize the risk. As far as sportsmanship goes, if you can help the fans know that everybody needs to show good sportsmanship, if there's any issues with parents arguing with other parents or with the refs or anything like that, just try to be an example and let them know, hey, just be positive, cheer on the team, don't worry about the other team's parents or the ref. Just make sure it's a fun, positive experience for all the kids. If you have any questions, anything I haven't gone over, feel free to give me a call. In the email, it's got my contact information there. And then, throughout the summer or throughout the season, use me as a resource if you're needing help with coming up with ideas for practices, or if there's any issues with the kids or parents, feel free to give me a call. And at the games, there will be a site supervisor. So if you have any questions at the fields, I may be there at times, but I'll have a site supervisor there all the time. And they should be wearing one of these red bright hats that are easy to see. So you can always reach out to them during the games as well, or you can reach out to me during the week. So again, thank you so much for being willing to volunteer your time, and we hope you guys have a great season. Thanks.